Okay, good afternoon. Greetings to everyone. Please, you are welcome. Thank you so much. This is Mr. Saube. We are back. We are towards the exam. Today we are going to look at speed, distance, time graph. Tell your neighbor that neighbor Saube is on the channel. The channel is on. Please remember to subscribe, share, and of course comment. Thank you so much. Once more, we are going to look at this paper 2023 GCE. Speed, time, distance, time graph. There they are saying that this car started from rest. Of course, when they say from rest, it is from zero. It accelerated uniformly. It reached the v meter per second in 4 seconds. So that was the speed where it reached. So they are asking me to say, find the value of v. Find the value of v. Again, average speed for the first 12 seconds. Then value of t if the speed at t is equal to 14 meter per second. Here we go. How do we answer this question? How do we answer this question? Rule number one, fellow viewers, remember to analyze the question itself. They are talking about find the v. How do we find the v? Very simple, because I know that acceleration is equal to final velocity over initial. Of course, you have to do that. The difference between the final velocity and the initial. And you are going to agree with me that my acceleration, they have given me already. They said this, car accelerated at 3 meter per second squared. So I'll write 3 meter per second squared. 3 meters per second squared equals to v minus 0 over time in 4 seconds. And then they are asking me to say, Angel, can you find the v? You agree with me that v minus 0, it is v. So I'm going to have a situation like this. Fellow viewers, I've ignored the units there. They are coming later because they might just confuse me. And then I'll cross multiply. Once you cross multiply, I have v equals to 12 meters per second. So you agree with me that my v is equal to 12 meters per second. Please, ladies and gentlemen, what is the key thing here? The key factor is to understand the acceleration. You have to understand the formula for acceleration. So we have found the acceleration. How did we get it? They are saying this car started from 0. It started from the rest, meaning at 0. It accelerated uniformly up to v in 4 seconds. So following this formula of acceleration, we are able to calculate the v. I'm sure we don't have any challenge there. Average speed for the first 12 seconds. So they are talking about average speed. The first 12 seconds. Average speed. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we get speed? Speed is equal to distance over time. So you have to find the distance. Let's look for distance. How do you get the distance? Of course, distance is just the area. Where on the graph, it is the area under the graph. So we are going to look at the area under the graph. You agree with me that this is a trapezium. If this is a trapezium, area of the trapezium, mind you, we are looking for distance, because distance is equivalent to the area, is equal to the whole lot of this. It is a plus b bracket over 2, then multiplied by the height. So you agree with me that when you go up there, you find the difference between here, I'll get 8. So this is 8, this is 8, and this is 12. So you just agree that 12 plus 8 bracket over 2. You agree with me that the height we found is the v, which is a 12 here times 12 over 1. You are going to agree with me that I'm looking for distance. So 2 there 1, 2 there 6. When you add the 2, it is 20 multiplied by 6. Don't stress yourself. This is 120 meters. This is distance. Now how do you get the speed? So now we can now substitute. Mind you, we are looking at the speed. They have asked us to find the speed. So the speed is there. You say now speed is equal to, my distance is 120 meters over, mind you, 120 meters over, we are talking about time. What is my time? My time is 12, the first 12 seconds. So you just have to divide. 12 here, 1, 12 there, 1, which is a 10. So you agree with me that speed is equal to 10 meters per second. So this is my speed. I hope you are enjoying. I'm saying once you are given such a problem in an exam, you have just to, number one, understand the movement or the motion of the object. In this case, they are talking about the car. So they are talking about speed. We have to find the distance under the graph. This graph is called the trapezium. How do we find the area of the trapezium? This is the formula. Area is equal to A plus B over 2 times height. You are very free. If this is my A, this can be my B. It doesn't matter. So please don't forget this. Unless there are some questions, I hope you are enjoying. Please remind your friend that Saube is there. I promised you that sooner or later we are going to conduct a live, lesson where you'll be calling in so that we can interact and thereafter we can enjoy our learning. Thank you so much. I love you. We continue. Find the value of t. So now they're asking for the value of t if the speed at t is equal to that. Mind you, they are saying the speed at t is equal to that. Thank you. They are asking us to find the value of t if the speed at t is equal to 4, mind you, they are saying is equal to 14 meters per second. So find the value of t. So they are saying we should find the value of t. Now I know for sure that speed is equal to, mind you, they are asking us to find the speed, meaning the value of t. If the speed where t is equal to 14, t is equal to 14 seconds. Just pause a minute. Okay, thank you. Welcome back, viewers. We are looking at 2023 last question, where they are asking us to find the value of t if the speed at t is equal to 14 and is 4 meters per second. Mind you, it means on your diagram you have to mark this 14. It means there was a 14 when t was 14. When this t was 14, I hope the camera can catch that 14. When this t was 14, up there, the speed here, the speed there was 4 meters per second. That's the implication. So they're asking us to find the value of this t. How do you find the value of this t? Ladies and gentlemen, can I have the red marker there so that these people can understand properly? We have got this triangle. Let's hope you are able to see it. And there is another big triangle which is there. I hope you are able to understand this triangle like this. So now they are telling me that Angel here, the speed was 4 meters per second when t was, when mind you, time was 14 seconds. Now they're asking me to find the final time when this object came to a stop. So what to do, sorry for making use of the different color. So what we are trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that now we are saying, simple, this is similarities. There are two triangles which are similarities and congruence, meaning this is the first triangle, I'll call it 1, and I've got triangle B2. So the smaller triangle, the distance between t and 14, I have to subtract t minus 14. It means I've found this distance. Now it corresponds with this t and 12, meaning over this t minus 12, because these are corresponding sides. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about corresponding sides. So this smaller t over the bigger one equals to, you can bear with me that this base for the smaller triangle, which is a 4, over the big base, which is a 12. Remember, we found a 12, which was our v. And from there now, you put these in brackets, you cross multiply. You agree with me that once you cross multiply, you are going to have a situation like this. You are going to have a situation like this. And you agree with me that once you expand this, you are going to have 12t minus 168 equals to 40. I'm just expanding, ladies and gentlemen, minus 48. So you put the like terms together, I've got 12t minus 40. Where is it coming from? The other side, the symbol changes. I've got 168, which is now a positive. It will find a negative 48. You agree with me that this gives me exactly 120. And here it will give me 8t. Both sides divide by 8, both sides by 8. So you agree with me that I remain with t. So I'll now say, okay, which number? Okay, let me go for 4. 4 there, it goes there 2 times. 4 there, it goes there 3, which is a 30. Then 2 goes how many times into 30? 15. So my t is 15 seconds. Remember, this is paper 1. Units are very cardinal. Units are very, very important. Fellow viewers, this question is not a challenge if you understand similarities and congruence of the figures. Or what we have done is that we are told this object in the final time, resting time, when it reached here, started decelerating or retardation. It came to rest here after t seconds. Now they are telling me that find the value of t if the speed at t is equal to 14 when it is 4 meters. So I don't know here, the time here it is 14 and it gives me 4 meters per second. Now they are asking me to find the final t there. I hope you have enjoyed and you have seen. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I expect you to enjoy this question when you start writing your exam. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. Remember to subscribe, share, comment, and of course, let's link on Facebook. We are on Facebook. You're most welcome. And very soon we'll start recording the live, conversation so that we can talk, you can ask questions. Please come on, come on. Thank you so much. We move to the next question.